other part of browsing, instead of this list of each individual gene, you can go into the trait combos section here. What the trait combos are is when you mix two or more genes together. Sometimes they have monikers or names that they've come up with. For instance, if we do Blue Eye Lucy, let me see. Or am I not seeing super? Can't find, you know what? Super Mojave, I guess, isn't considered a combo, so it's listed on the other page. But if we do Mojave Lesser, it's listed under Blue Eye Lucy. MOJ means Mojave. This is Lesser. This is Bamboo. This is Russo. It'll list the Blue Eye Lucy combo of Mojave Lesser and how many there are. Let's take, for instance, let's take a freeway. Um, Here, you click on freeway, and it'll take you to a page where it lists every single freeway. But it won't say freeway up here. It'll show you the traits that you combine to make your freeway. So a freeway is an asphalt in a yellow belly. So it'll show every single snake with asphalt and yellow belly. The one caveat of that I've seen with MORPHMARKET and the yellow belly complex, which is asphalt, gravel, yellow belly mainly. There are other genes that go into that, but they're not bred as often. Is that people, and I absolutely hate this, and it looks like Hulker's herps might be a culprit of that, considering they have multiple snakes here that do this. Um, this is not a freeway. It's a possible asphalt or yellow belly. Asphalt, yellow belly, and gravel are very hard to tell apart when they're just single genes. But instead of just leaving it here in the title, they also add it to the snake traits. And it isn't confusing if you know what you're looking at. Um, but it really ticks me off because I just, like, if I'm searching for freeways, I just want to see the freeways. I don't want to see snakes that are single genes that are not freeways in this list, because it ends up really polluting the whole list. Um, and there's actually quite a few here. Some of these guys are bigger breeders too, and they look like they're doing it as well. Um, I don't like it. I'm okay with it if it's in the title of the snake, asphalt slash yellow belly, but don't list it in the actual snake's traits because it then pollutes the list of that snake. It's not a freeway. It's not a two gene animal, so don't list it in there. Um, Anyways, after that rant, so this will show you every single freeway combo. Um, Let me pull up one more. Let's do Cherry Bomb here. There's only two of them on here. Cherry Bomb is an albino super Mojave. So it lists the genes that are involved with it. This is actually a four gene animal because super Mojave is two genes and albino is recessive, so it's two genes to get a visual. So this is actually a four gene snake, but it's still listed here in the trait combo section, as one type of animal. So you can flip flop back and forth, between single traits and between trait combos. Um, and then, the other button here again is the browse latest. Browse latest is honestly what I use most of the time. It just shows you the newest snakes that were either listed or relisted. And you can go down the list and just keep going page by page, thumbing by to see what's new and what's there. Um, and again, you can buy newest posted, oldest birth, youngest birth, most expensive, least expensive. The other thing you can do, just from this general area or with any snake combo, is hit this filter button, and then that allows you to pick, what sex you want, male or female. You can pick the age of the snake you want to search for. You can pick the weight that you want to look for. You can pick what type of food, so on and so forth. You can also pick, whether you want to look at for sale, sold, expired, or all snakes. Now, I find that very useful when you're doing price comparison. So let's say, for instance, let's look at freeways again, if I can find it. Freeway. All right, so NG freeways. Let's look at NG freeways. Actually, let's do this a different way. Let's go back to the calculator. Let's type in NG freeway. All right, so all I want to look at is everything on MORPHMARKET that was NG freeway. So I had to go to the calculator. It pulls up, my list of possibilities, but let's click on NG freeway, and it's going to show me every single snake that's an NG freeway, plus these guys who decided to put 2 genes into an animal that only has 1 gene. So it'll show you a list of every NG freeway in here. But I want to know, is $1,000 a good deal for this NG freeway male? Well, there's an easy way to do that. Let's go male. Let's go, I'm not going to do the age because sometimes the ages aren't accurate. And let's go down to here and let's do sold. So we're going to look at all sold NG freeway males. All right. NG freeways also go by Mardi Gras, if you didn't know. I don't actually know if that's listed in the trait combo section or not. This one is listed as sold for $1,100. Some of these other ones have multiple genes. This one was $1,100. I'm just only trying to look for the ones that have 3 genes in it. This one was $1,000. $1,000. This one was $900. So $1,000 for an NG freeway is probably right what you're going to pay for it.